Hi, this is Carlos Cousins. The present SAT writing question is asking for a sentence that would fit in the context of this paragraph. What you have to do, and you absolutely have to, is read the entire paragraph. A lot of the time, the first sentence tells you sort of what we're talking about, though it's clear in this case we're talking about Coubertin's establishment of the Olympic Committee. Now, we begin with sort of like a historical account. It begins with the ancient practice of the Olympic Games from 776 BC through maybe 261 or 393 AD. And then we go straight to the fact that Coubertin was inspired by those as the ultimate ancient athletic competition. What follows then is that he was encouraged by these developments and came up with the idea of reviving them in the 1800s. So we don't want anything that happens before 776 or anything that happens after 1889. So we can get rid real quickly of answer choice C that talks about the Olympics taking place in the present day before it's even introduced that Coubertin came up with this idea for reviving the Olympics in 1889. Um, Same thing here with answer choice D, actually. These are very, very similar. It's too bad that Coubertin isn't alive today. Um, or basically, we haven't even introduced that the Olympics were made yet. It was the modern Olympics. So we are left with these two answer choices. They're both really good. The end of the 19th century was a great time for sports, so it makes sense that international athletic competition would be welcomed by the masses. The problem is this. So it makes sense that. So it makes sense that implies that it was already introduced that the international athletic competition would be welcomed by the masses, or an example of that. But instead, what the previous sentence says, or talks about, is Coubertin being inspired, not the masses. So because of the context, A would be out of the running here. And we're left with answer is B, which is the best answer, as you know. Because it talks about other people. Well, I guess these it would have been okay. It would have been okay if it didn't say, so it makes sense that. Um, and so it's in the context, it's before 1889, we're talking about the 1860s, and after 261 or 393 AD. I hope that helped with this problem, and happy prepping.